Hello, everyone, and I'm Christina Giordano, the founder of Sold. That's SOUL''D, your go-to resource for soulful entrepreneurship. And my philosophy is this: people can no longer be sold to, they must be sold to. This is selling with soul. This is marketing with integrity, where you no longer need to compromise your authenticity, your boundaries, your uniqueness, your wholeness. This is messaging in a way that actually reflects the transformation you provide because it's your story, your transformation, and nobody can compete with that. This is monetizing yourself in a way that honors your fullness, all of the pieces and parts of you that are meant to be divinely resourced. So join me every Wednesday to learn all of this and more. Let's jump right in. Today's going to be fun. Today, I'm going to talk about the 5 Ps of your business. So this is where you will gain even more clarity about what it is that you do, who you serve, and what you offer. So today's podcast is really kind of an exercise. It's me giving you real time, real value, things that you could actually apply to your business today. So grab your notebook or open a fresh online document because we're going to do some work today. Now, this portion of building a business with these 3 Ps is absolutely essential. We're kind of taking it back to basics. We're going to identify your passion, the first P. The second P is your purpose. Third is people. The fourth is your product or service. And the fifth is your promise. So clarifying the 5 Ps will allow the remainder of your business to kind of fall into place, particularly the marketing side of your business. So let's start with your passion. What lights you up? Now, I've talked about this before, but your strengths and skills and gifts, like your innate talents, your experience, your message, these things that you are so passionate about, it really speaks to, again, your strengths and gifts and skills that you absolutely love more than anything. These are the talents, the activities, and the beliefs that bring you joy, whether you're serving another or not. Simply having them and doing them bring you peace and fulfillment. Your passion can also be around a specific cause or idea that you align with and want to make an even deeper impact around. However, be careful about being too vague about your passions. For example, wellness is a lovely passion, but it's multifaceted and multidimensional. There's a lot of pieces and parts of wellness. So, what exactly would you love about wellness, or do you love about wellness? The more specific you can be, the more clarity you will have. Let's move on to your purpose, the second P. Your purpose would essentially be equivalent to or aligned with your mission. So what is it that you are here to do? What is your purpose here? Why does your mission exist? What difference are you trying to make in the world? This essentially is your why to your what. So there's a bit of like an emotional edge there. It's straight from the heart and it's special to you. This is, again, the deeper meaning behind the why you do to what you do. So think about the impact you want to make and how it will serve others on their journeys. Now, I like to think of my purpose as sold, SOULD. And to me, it's a movement. It's a movement of soulful entrepreneurs who want to sell with soul, who want to sell differently, who want to build their businesses in a way that is effective, but also ethical and easy and has kind of like a magic to it. Like it's soulful in its nature. So my purpose is this movement. It's actually creating a movement. They're not following me. They're following what sold is. So that's kind of an example of my purpose. Now let's talk about your people. This is who you serve. Think about that one particular person that you could bring so much value to. Where are they on their journey? What problem are they facing? How is it relevant to what you can offer them as a solution? You're here to help people, either to help them heal, to transform, or to achieve greatness. So think about the impact you can make in their lives. What would someone be so thrilled to receive from you? Now, this is especially important when thinking about your people because if you're speaking to the actual transformation you provide, your people are most likely pre-transformation. They're in the phase of what you do that they're like, oh my God, I need you because you're going to get me from point A to point B because you've been there. You get it. You've done it for yourself. So that's what you want to think when you think about your people is like, where are your people now and how can you get them to the next place so that they can be in that next phase, so that they can be transformed, so that they can overcome something that you overcame for yourself. Let's discuss your product or your service. So I made it product because I'm doing the 5 Ps and I need to stick with the letters. But this is also referring to your service. So what do you do? What exactly is it that you are offering your ideal customers? And this is what you sell that creates value for others. So this is your bread and butter. This is your skills. This is your talents. This is your strengths. It's the entire package of what you offer. And let me tell you, it needs to be extremely easy for others to understand what you do so that they can buy from you. And even more so that they can refer you to others and advocate for you. It's what you do that people care about and absolutely love. So think in terms of an outcome rather than the actual product or service itself. What are you truly selling? And when I say think about the outcome, a lot of people are like, well, I'm a massage therapist, so I'm selling massage therapy. No, you're not. You're not selling massage therapy. You're selling the actual result that happens after you use massage therapy as your medium, as your kind of method. What is it that happens after someone receives a massage from you? What is the outcome that they receive from you? That is what you're selling. And finally, the last P is your promise. So, what is the end goal for those looking to work with you? What do they most desire? And how can you help them achieve that? Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that you are making guarantees. I mean, ethically, we should not claim any type of guarantee in any industry because, as we know, nothing in life is guaranteed. So, you want to think about it this way. What end result do you hope to achieve with and for the customer? What is the ideal outcome or the overall benefit of what you can do for someone else? What results have people experienced with you that you know are likely more possible for others? So your promise then becomes something different from a guarantee. It becomes a good faith commitment that you can pledge to upholding as an honest, trustworthy, and compassionate business owner. So your promise essentially is related to your mission and that it speaks to what you hope to achieve for someone, but it's your word. Like there's a different essence when you're speaking about your word as a business owner. Like my promise as a business owner is that I'm going to help guide you back to yourself. I'm going to help you through that path of self-discovery so that you can discover and decide for yourself how you want to show up, be seen, and shine. That is my promise that I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that with all of my might. I can't guarantee it because there's 2 people here that need to be doing this work. I can do as much as I can, but again, there needs to be another person who's willing to put in the work as well. But that is my promise. My promise is that I help soulful entrepreneurs find a soulful way of doing business. It's really that simple. So when you're thinking about your promise, think about your word. Like what can you stick to in how you deliver your message and your approach? Like what is the goal? What is the goal of working with you? What do you hope to achieve for someone? So that's what I want you to think about when you think about your promise. So I hope the 5 Ps were a great kind of refresher in, building those kind of foundational pieces of your business. You got to know all of them. You have to be really in touch with all of those Ps in order to build your business. So if you skipped one at some point, go back to it and make sure that you define it clearly so that you have clarity of what you're going after, so that you can see that long-term vision and that big picture vision, and also those next steps. That's what this is all about, helping you create that vision, gain clarity in that vision so that you can make that vision happen. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Until next time, be well and take care.